So we've got rounds of kickboxing and boxing drill. Filtered in are some conditioning drills. Just like we've done in the past, just new combos. We're going to get started with our pre-fight warm-up. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to go nice and easy with a light jump rope. I'm going to go side to side for a boxer bounce. You guys do what works best for you. We're going to be here for 30 seconds, and then we're going to take it into some jumping jacks, getting those shoulders nice and warm, pumping that heart rate up just a little bit. We're here for 10 more seconds, and then we go to the jumping jacks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just open the arms up. If you need to modify this to take that jump out, just step and reach. It's just 30 seconds. We've got 15 to go. We've got 10. And then we're going to take it into some alternating elbow strikes. From a neutral stance in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The feet are just under the hips. And you're just going to start to alternate an elbow strike. Getting some rotation. You're going to pivot on the foot as you drive that elbow across. We're going to be here for 10 more seconds. We'll take it to the edge of our mat, and we're going to do some traveling jabs and crosses. All right, shuffle over to the side of your mat. We're going to shuffle over with a jab and then come across with a punch from that back arm. So shuffle over, jab, cross. It's a shuffle to the side of your mat and 2 punches. A little hop through the center or step through the center. We're going to get the shoulders warm. 2 punches. Travel, jab, cross. We're going to hold it in place in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it into center. We're just going to take some nice, easy slips side to side. We're going to be here for just a couple of seconds, just slowing it down from that shuffle. And we're going to alternate some knee strikes. Bring the knee up and across the body. You're going to slightly lean back. If you want to, you can add the arms in as if you're taking your opponent's head and smashing it into your knee. That sounds terrible, sorry. Knee strikes. You can come across the body with it or come just out front and drive that knee up high. We're going to add on to this and take a strike and a snap. From the same leg, strike and then snap. Maybe you keep the hands in guard. Waking up that core, challenging our balance in the pre-fight warm-up. We're here for 3, 2, let's do 1 last set. All right, guys. Take a second, grab a sip of water, catch your breath. Whatever you need to do. Pre-fight warm-up is complete. All right. Our first combo. We've got punching drills. We're doing alternating hooks adding a cross, and we're doing 3 forward jabs with the shuffle back. That sounds like a lot, but just stay with me. We're going to take it from the top, nice and slow. Find your fighter stance, take a little forward back motion here, and we're going to start with those alternating hooks. So we're going to go rear hook, swing that arm around, lead hook. We've got a rear cross, and then I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to come forward for some jabs and then shuffle back. Come forward as much as you like, as many jabs as you like, and then shuffle it back. We've got 2 hooks, a cross, pull it back. You're going to jab forward and shuffle back. It's 3 crosses. It's 2 hooks and a cross. Rear, lead, rear punch, pull it back, jab a couple of times moving forward, and then shuffle back. We're going to add on, but I want us to get it here first. 3 punches, pull it back, some traveling punches, and then a shuffle back. Take your 3 punches, come forward, and come back. Let's get comfortable here, and then we'll add on. 3 punches, forward punches, and a shuffle back. Good. Hook, hook, cross, forward jabs, and a shuffle. Let's do one more. All right, from the top, adding on, we've got rear hook, lead hook, cross. We've got those traveling jabs. Now, instead of shuffling back, we're going to bob and weave. It's a little duck out of the way back, and then a little bit to the side. From here, we have a lead upward elbow strike and a pullback for a push of that back leg. So we're just adding 2 things on. Let's do it again. It's hook, hook, cross. Move forward into the jab, duck back for 2, and then you're going to strike with the elbow in the front and push with the heel from the back. I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock, and we're going to roll through this. I'm going to do a couple of rounds slow. If you want to stay with me, it's a hook, hook, cross, jab forward, bob and weave back. You've got an upward elbow and a back push kick. Good. Reset. Hook, hook, cross, jab to the front, bob and weave back, duck out of the way. You're going to come with an elbow and a rear push, maybe a shuffle to reset. We're here for 2 minutes. We've got those hooks and that cross. Jabs forward, bob and weave back, little ducks out of the way, upward elbow and a push. Have fun with this, guys. If you mix up the punches, it's okay. I've already done that. If you don't get the moves right, it's okay. Stay with me and I'll continue to call them out. And if you throw a punch instead of a kick, just have fun with it. All right. I'm going to start from the top. If you want to stay with me, we've got hook, hook, cross, forward jabs, bob and weave back, upward elbow, and a push. Good. Hook, hook, cross. Let's get into a rhythm. 2 jabs, 2 bob and weaves. We've got an elbow and a push. Good. I like that. It's hook, hook, cross. 2 forward jabs, 2 steps out of the way, that upward elbow and a push from the rear leg. Good. Hook, hook, cross, jab forward, bob and weave back, maybe to the side, come up, rotate through that upward elbow strike from the front arm, turn and push with the heel. Let's do one more. It's hooks, cross, 2 jabs forward, 2 bob and weaves back, get ready for the elbow and the push. Nice job. Now that we know the combo, when we do it on the other side, it will be a little more familiar and maybe feel a little bit more smooth. Grab a drink if you need it, a second to catch your breath, and we'll get into our first conditioning drill. We're going to do 30 seconds of the jump rope, and we're going to use a jumping jack foot positioning. So we're going to jump rope, but we're just going to jack the feet. That's our first 30 seconds. And then our second 30 seconds is going to be, actually, it's going to be a little bit longer. We're going to do longer conditioning because we are more fit than when we used to do kickboxing. So I'm making it a little bit harder. So 30 seconds of jump rope with the jack feet, and then we've got a switch stance drill for 60 seconds. So let's get into it. That jumping jack starts in 3, 2, 1. You just jack the feet out. Take your nice, easy jump rope. We're here for 30 seconds. Jump rope is so good for your brain. It's a good read. We've got 5 seconds and then we're going to take a switch stance drill in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to start in your fighter stance, whatever side that may be. We're going to go up, up, hook. I've got a rear knee strike, and then I'm going to jump to my other side. It's up, up, hook, knee strike from the back, plant the foot, switch your stance. All right, we're going to do this one more time slow, and then we're going to start that 60-second clock. Uppercut from the back, uppercut from the front, take a hook from the back, knee strike, plant the foot, and switch. Let's go. Up from the back, up from the front, hook from the back, strike, plant the foot, switch. Up, up, hook, knee strike, switch. Up, up, hook, knee strike, and switch. We're throwing 3 punches. Bring your back foot forward for a knee strike, and then you're switching sides. That's it. We're here for 30 more seconds. Up, up, hook, knee, switch. Don't forget to take that switch stance, and if you need to get the impact on that, you can just step your way there. Up, up, hook, strike, step. All right, nice job. That was our 60 seconds. Our conditioning, keeping those punches going. We're going to make our way into combo number 2. Take a second. I need a drink. And we'll move on. Combo number 2, find your fighter stance and start some slips, little side to side, pivoting on the feet, little standing crunches, hands in guard. Combo number 2, nice and slow, hands are in guard. We're going to take 4 alternating blocks, starting with the front arm. So we're going to go block, 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 duck it down, and then shuffle. We're just going to work some defensive moves right here, hands in guard. It's 4 blocks. 2 slips. Slips, you're just slipping out of the way of a punch, and then you're going to shuffle the feet 4 times. So block for 4, slip for 2, and shuffle. We're going to hold this for 45 more seconds. Find the blocks, slip for 2, nice, quick defensive moves. 4 blocks. You're blocking the face, and then you're ducking out of the way twice, and then you're going into a shuffle. Block for 4. Shuffle. On the end for 4. Get the arms up in front of the face. The slips, you're getting out of the way of punches, and then you're shuffling. Let's do one more. 4 blocks. 2 slips and your shuffles. All right, we're going to add on. So we're going to do the blocks, the slip. We're going to skip the shuffle and move right into 3 forward roundhouse kicks and a turning rear elbow. All right, this sounds difficult. We're going to go slow. So let's find your blocks for 4. We've got 2 slips. From there, I'm going to swing my back foot around. We've got 3 roundhouse, and I'm going to touch down every time just for balance support. You're going to take your 3 kicks, and then you're going to turn to your left. If your right side is in front, you're going to turn to your left and bring that left elbow around and get a rear elbow strike. And then you go back to your fighting stance to do it all again. Let's do it again slow. It's 4 blocks. It's 2 slips, ducking out of the way. From there, I'm just swinging that back leg around. I'm going to low, medium, and high my roundhouse kick. And then I'm just going to swing around and drive my elbow, and then maybe give it a shuffle to reset. All right, back from the top. You've got 4 blocks. You've got 2 slips. I'm swinging my back leg around, prepping, low, medium. Take your time, get your high, and then you're going to swing quick, drive that elbow across, and then shuffle to get back into your stance. Let's put 2 minutes on the clock to go at your own pace. I'm going to continue to go at a speed that works and call out these moves. If you want to stay with me, it's block, 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 block. We got 2 slips. I'm swinging my back leg around to the front, kick low, medium, and high. And then I'm going to turn and drive that elbow from the back and give it a little shuffle. Keep moving. We've got 4 blocks, 2 ducks. From there into our 3 kicks. They all can be low. They don't have to be high. Turn into that elbow strike and then shuffle. Block for 4. Slip for 2. You've got your 3 kicks. Step and drive that elbow back and then shuffle to start. Back to it. 4 blocks, 2 slips. You've got your 3 kicks. Low, medium, high. You choose. I'm going to step and drive that elbow as I turn. Let's go. Block for 4. Slip for 2. Get those 3 kicks. It will challenge your balance. It's okay. Take your time, step and drive that elbow and then shuffle. 4 blocks, 2 slips, 3 kicks. Step and drive that rear elbow. Shuffle back. 4 blocks, 2 slips, 3 kicks. Take your time. Step and swing that elbow around. We've got time for 1 more. It's 4 blocks, 2 slips, 3 kicks, and a step for that elbow strike. Nice job. Nice job. That was a long one. Take a second if you need it. Our conditioning drill is next. Grab some water, catch your breath. Our conditioning, we've got 30 seconds of another jump rope. This time I'm going to take high knees with mine. If you want to take a boxer shuffle, that's okay. And after that, we've got a 60-second drill. It is a squat with a double snap alternating your kicking the leg. So we'll start that jump rope. Let's go. High knees. It's 30 seconds. Drive the knees as high as you can. It's 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Our 60-second drill is going to be a squat and a double snap. Again, challenging our balance. That must be our focus today. Take another squat, snap double from the other side. We'll start this in 3, 2, 1. Duck it down, hands in guard, double snap from the right. Duck it down, double snap from the left. The duck doesn't have to be low. Here's duck, and give me 2 kicks. The snap comes from the top of the foot. It's 60 seconds. Think about that single leg balance. Go as fast as you can with good form. You're leaning back for that double snap. Handstand guard. Core stays tight. We have 5 seconds. Getting into that lower body. Last one. Nice job. Let's shake it out. Grab a drink. We're going to do that combo on our opposite side. Woo. When you're ready, come into your non-dominant punching side. We're going to take these easy slips. Back and forth. Now, remember, we've got 4 blocks, 2 ducks out of the way, 2 slips, these little things we're doing here, ducking out of the way, and then we're going to shuffle for 4. We're going to do that for a minute, and then we'll add on. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. You've got your 4 blocks and your 2 slips. Duck out of the way. Give me a little shuffle with the feet. 4 blocks, 2 slips, and a shuffle. 4 blocks. They can be quick. They can be slow. Go at your own tempo. 4 blocks. Locking the face. 2 slips, ducking out of the way. Those slips might be hard to coordinate and to feel natural. For me, if I slip forward and then back, it feels a little bit more coordinated. Just a slip front and a slip to the back, and then pull it into that shuffle. We got time for a couple more. 4 guards, 2 slips, and some shuffles around the mat. Block it for 4. Slip it for 2, and shuffle. All right, we're ready. Let's add it on. Hands and guard from the top. We've got 4 blocks, 2 slips. I'm going to turn with my back leg, bring it in front, take a 3 level kick. And then from here, I'm going to step and turn with my rear elbow for a strike. And now, if this is your non-dominant side, that's going to feel really weird. It just did for me. But remember that elbow strike is coming from the rear arm and you're turning into it. Back to the top. We got 4 blocks, 2 slips. I'm going to turn, bring my back leg in front for 3 kicks. You could do them all consecutively or bring your foot down in between. And from there, it's a step and turn with that rear elbow. Really strike the elbow toward the jaw of your opponent, and then end up back in that southpaw stance. I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock, and we're going to go. We've got 4 blocks, 2 slips, turning into that rear triple roundhouse. If you get off balance, find your footing, and then take it into that step, drive that elbow across, and then make it back to your southpaw. 4 blocks, 2 slips, turn into your triple roundhouse. Any level kicks, step it down, swing that back elbow around, drive it, shuffle back to that southpaw. 4 blocks, 2 slips, triple roundhouse. Take your time or speed through it, whatever works. Step, drive that elbow, shuffle to reset. Block for 4. Slip for 2. Leave that triple roundhouse. Any level kicks, step and drive that rear elbow and then shuffle around. Find a new position on your mat. Block for 4. Slip for 2. Triple roundhouse. They can be consecutive or you can put that foot down in between. 4 blocks. Slips. Triple roundhouse, however you get there. And that rear elbow, shuffle it out. Let's go for 30 seconds more. We got 4 blocks, 2 slips, turn it around, give me those 3 kicks, and drive that back elbow, shuffle it out. Let's do one more. 4 blocks. 2 slips. Turn into your 3 kicks and drive that back elbow. Put some power into it and shuffle it out. Nice job. Let's take a second and grab some water. Nice job, guys. Take a second, catch your breath. Heart rate's not super high. It just feels like it for some reason. Our next combo. We got a 1-2-1. We got some bob and weaves. We're gonna get comfortable with that. It's a jab, cross, jab with a bob and weave to the front and then to the back. We're gonna get comfortable with that. Maybe do it for about 60 seconds. And then we will add on. We're adding on a lead elbow and a rear roundhouse with another spinning elbow strike. Are we ready? Let's get into our fighter stance. Hands in guard and just get your feet working. Get those feet pivoting as you rotate. Little slips forward and back. All right. We've got the 1-2-1. It's a jab, cross, jab. I'm going to bob and weave to the front and bob and weave to the back. Good. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave front, bob and weave back. We're going to practice this for about 60 seconds. Jab, cross, jab. Give me 3 punches and then bring your hand back in from that punch and you're just going to bob and weave to the front and into the back. Right back into those 3 punches. Find your footing. Take your time. We are adding on 2 bob and weaves. If it feels better to bob and weave back and then forward, whatever feels good, I just want you to find a nice pace where you can get into a rhythm. 3 punches and 2 bob and weaves. Three punches, 2 weaves. Keep those hands in guard for the bob and weaves. Let's do a couple more. Hopefully you've got your rhythm. Last one. Now we're going to add on. All right, from the top. It is, I lost it, jab, cross, jab. We're bob and weaving one direction and then the other. And then from there, we're going to add a lead upward elbow strike. So it comes up and then a rear turn roundhouse. From here, I'm going to use that back elbow. I'm going to step, turn, and swing. Now you're using your rear elbow, but with the position you're in, it's going to be your back elbow. All right, let's try it again slow from the top. We've got jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave back, bob and weave forward. I'm going to turn into that upward elbow strike, turn into my roundhouse, and then plant my foot and swing it around for that elbow strike. Shuffle back to your starting position. Again, let's go nice and slow. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave for 2. From there, you're just going to end up in that elbow strike, turn it into your roundhouse, step it down, and drive the elbow across before you shuffle back to your starting position. Let's pick it up a little bit. I'm going to put our 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Upward lead elbow strike, turn, 1 roundhouse. You're going to step and swing the arm around and then land back in that starting position. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave for 2. Upward elbow, turning roundhouse. Drive that elbow back. Are we ready? Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Upward elbow, turning roundhouse, turning elbow, and shuffle it out. So we've got the upward elbow and the horizontal elbow. We're adding 3 punches, bob and weave, upward elbow, turn into your kick, turn into your elbow, lots of spins. Shuffle it out to reset. Jab, cross, jab, bob and weave, upward elbow, kick, turn and strike with that elbow from the back. Keep it moving. We've got jab, cross, jab, bob and weave for 2. When you're ready, drive the elbow, turn your kick, turn your elbow, and position yourself right back at the start. Take as much time as you need here. If you need to reset, to get it right, just take some flips. We've got jab, cross, jab, bob and weave for 2. Upward elbow, turn into the kick, turn into the elbow, and then shuffle to start. Jab, cross, jab, bob and weave for 2. Give me the upward elbow, turn and kick, turn and elbow strike. Really jab the elbow into that jawline. Let's do it again. Jab, cross, jab, bob and weave for 2. Turn into that elbow, meaning rotate, turn into your kick, turn in to that elbow. Let's do it again. One last time. Jab, cross, jab, bob and weave, upward elbow, turn roundhouse, turn elbow strike, and shuffle it out. Nice job. Lots of balance, lots of core rotating through those elbow strikes, and lots of lower body getting those kicks. All right. Are we ready? We got a switch stance. We're going 60 seconds. For our switch stance drill, it's going to be a jab cross, a front push, and a back push. But first, we cannot forget our 30-second jump rope. Let's go. Pogo. We're going off the ball of both feet. If you've got some fancy footwork you want to practice, go for it. We've got 15 more seconds of this jump rope. We're going to do our 60-second drill. And then we'll get into our southpaw of that combo we just hit. And try to have fun, guys. It doesn't need to be perfect. Let's shake out the legs. And we'll get into our switch stance drill. Find your fighter stance. We've got a jab, a cross, step it in. It's a front push and a back push, as if you've got 2 opponents coming from opposite directions. From there, you're just going to hop to the other side. Jab, cross, step it in, front push, lean forward, back push, switch your stance. We're going to do that for 60 seconds, and the clock is on. It's the jab, cross, push, push, switch, jab, cross, push, push, switch stance. 2 punches and 2 kicks, 1 from the front and 1 going back. Hop or step into your opposite position. If you need the low impact, you're just going to step, jab, cross, push from the front, push from the back, and I'll just step to switch, jab, cross, push, push. I guess I needed this today. My balance is a little bit shifty. Jab, cross, push, push, switch, jab, cross, push, push. We've got 5 seconds. Let's do one more. Nice job. Shake it out. We're going southpaw. With that jab, cross, jab. Hands in guard. Non-dominant side. This is going to feel even a little bit more weird than the last one. Did all the spins, all the tricks. If they aren't perfect or on point, it's okay. Just keep moving, keep throwing some punches, and have fun. Back to the top. We've got jab, cross, jab, bob and weave for 2. One direction and the other. Shuffle out or just go right back into it. Jab, cross, jab. I really want you to find a rhythm with these bob and weaves because we add on after our first minute and it's started. Jab, cross, jab, bob and weave. Find a rhythm. 3 punches, 2 bobs. Maybe you bob and weave back first and then forward. Do what feels good. 3 punches, 2 bob and weaves. Keep moving. Jab, cross, jab, bob and weave. We're going to add on in 15 seconds. Remember, we've got that upward elbow, that back kick, and that horizontal elbow. All right, let's start it from the top. It's a jab, cross, jab. We're ducking, we're ducking. From there, we're going to turn in, bring that elbow up from the front into that upward elbow strike. I'm turning my back leg forward for a roundhouse. Then I'm going to step and drive for the elbow strike. End up back in your southpaw. So if you are right side facing, you've got a jab, cross, jab. You're going to bob and weave back, bob and weave forward. Come with that right elbow strike all the way up. You're going to turn your left leg forward into a kick. I'm going to plant my left foot and bring that right elbow around and strike to the face, landing back in my southpaw. We're here for another 2 minutes. Let's get it. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave for 2. Upward elbow. Rear roundhouse. Swing that right elbow around. Nice and hard at the jawline. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Upward elbow. Turning roundhouse. Turning elbow strike. Shuffle back to your southpaw. Right side facing. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Upward elbow. Left roundhouse, right horizontal elbow. Put some power into it. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Upward elbow, turning roundhouse, spinning horizontal elbow. Back to the start. Jab, cross, jab. Find your bob and weaves. Move as quickly or as slowly through this as you like. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weaves, little ducks. Up, kick, across, reset. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Elbow, kick, elbow. Find a rhythm and a pace that works for you. Try to put power in your moves. Power in the punch. Power through the elbow and the kick. Drive the elbow. And shuffle it out. Good, let's go. We've got 45 seconds. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Keep it up. 3 punches. Bob and weave out of the way. Maybe you need a second before you go into that upward elbow strike. That's okay. Again, just a pace and a rhythm that works for you. Let's do one more. Jab, cross, jab. Bob and weave. Elbow. Roundhouse. Elbow strike. And shake it out. Nice job, guys. Let's take a second and grab a quick drink. Nice work. We're going to do another set of jump rope and another set of a 60-second conditioning drill. And I keep thinking that I didn't do southpaw on our first combo. So we're going to do it. If we did it, this will be an extra. And if we didn't, we're going to get our balance by getting both sides. We're going to do a couple of minutes of core because I don't know any kickboxers or boxers that don't do core. And then we're going to take a post-fight cool down. So let's get into it. Our 30-second jump rope starts right now. A nice, light boxer bounce from the ball of one foot to the other for just here 30 seconds. Our conditioning drill is going to be some kicks. We're going to take some steps and alternate some push kicks using our hamstrings to push through the heel. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to step, 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 push. We're going to lean back as you push through the heel. I'm just stepping back to reposition my feet so that I can kick with the opposite side. There's no right count. Now for me, I'm OCD, so I do a step, 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 push, step, 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 lands me at the opposite foot. There's no right or wrong way. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. It's 60 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna keep my hands in guard, push through the heel of my foot, keep my core tight as I lean back. You can practice different heights for these kicks, kicking low at the shin, kicking medium at your opponent's torso, or kicking high towards their jaw. Working the hamstrings, working the core, keep everything tight. Find a good pace. You want to slow it down, that's okay. Keep those hands low. Keep your fists tight. One more. Nice job, guys. Big deep breath. Like I said, I keep thinking I forgot the southpaw on that first combo. So we're just going to go back and do it. If you've already done it, fine. If we're not, we're making it balanced. So we're going to take a combo from our southpaw side. It's going to be 2 minutes long. Hands start in guard. It's the rear hook, the lead hook, the cross. 3 jabs. So let's do 2 jabs forward and then a shuffle back to reset. We're going to do this part for a minute. Back to it. It's a rear hook, a lead hook, and a cross. We're going to step forward for a couple of punches and then step back to reset. Hook, hook, cross. 2 punches, 2 steps back. Hook, hook, cross. 3 punches, come forward and reset. Hook, hook, cross. Jab forward, pull it back. Hook, hook, cross. Jab forward, pull it back. Hook, hook, cross. Jab forward and pull it back. Let's do 2 more. Hook, hook, cross. Jab forward and pull it back. All right, starting from the top. It's rear hook, lead hook, cross, pull it in. We're stepping forward for a jab. We're going to pull it back. When we pull it back, we've got a bob and weave and a lead upward elbow strike. I want to make sure I'm doing that right. Bob and weave for 2 and a lead upward elbow. That's it. So those are 2 add-ons. So it's hook, hook, cross, punch forward, pull it back. Now instead of the shuffle, you're going to bob and weave, bob and weave. We've got that elbow strike, and that's it. We got it. Are we ready? We're going to do a minute here just to say we did it. Hands in guard. Clock is on. Hook, hook, cross. Jab forward. Bob and weave back a couple of times, and then take an upward elbow strike from that lead arm. Pull it back in. Hook, hook, cross. Jab forward. Bob and weave back. Bob for 2, and then come forward with that elbow strike. Reset. Hook, hook, cross. Bring it forward. Bring it back. Give me some bob and weaves. And we take an elbow. I like the elbow from the back, so that's where I'm going to stay. 3 punches. Bring it forward. Pull it back, bob and weave a couple of times, and then give me an elbow. Good. Hook, hook, cross, jab forward, pull it back, bob and weave, and give me an elbow. Good. Let's do one more. Hook, hook, cross, jab it forward, pull it back, bob and weave for 2, and come with the elbow. Nice job. It felt right that time, finding that elbow from the lead arm. Let's start our post-fight cool down. Take a nice wide stance with the feet, and let's just take it into a side bend. Reaching that right arm up and over, bring it down over the ear, and let that left hand slide down that left shin. Big side body stretch here, lots of core today. There we go. Nice job, nice job. Now we're gonna open it up wide. So the feet are wide, the arms come wide, the thumbs pull back. You wanna take a nice chest opener, palms face up. You got it, you got it. Good job. Now let's bring the arms up overhead. And we're gonna take it into a little bit of a core stretch. There you go. Reach the arms up, out. And really take a big deep breath into the belly. Let's let the arms come out to the sides and then take it into a fold. We want to stretch the hamstrings. Let the head and neck relax, let the spine relax. And just let the feet hold all of the weight. Stay here for just a second. Completely relaxing down the spine. We're going to heel toe the feet out just a little bit and then walk the hands over to that left foot and turn both feet to the left side of the room. Step in that right foot just a little bit. We want to find a hamstring stretch just on that right side. Sometimes one side is tighter than the other. We want to make sure we give attention to both. Good. Now I'm going to step that right foot big back, and we're going to take it into a runner's lunge. I'm going to heel toe that left foot out, sink in here. We'll be letting that right knee come down to the floor. We want to find a little hip flex stretch on that right side. And then we'll lift that right leg up. We're going to take it into a big straddle. Reach for the feet, reach the crown of the head towards the floor. Find a stretch through those adductors. Really plant your feet down, flat to the floor. Relax the upper body. And then we'll take our hands and our toes to the right. Stepping that left foot in, we got that hamstring stretch on the right side. And then we'll step that left foot back big time, take it into that runner's lunge, heel toe that right foot out to the side of your mat. Sink that left knee to the mat, find that hip flexor stretch. Let's just take our right knee back to meet our left. Open the knees wide, touch the big toes, and sit back into a nice, comfortable child's pose. Close the eyes. We'll just stay here for a minute. Couple rounds of breath. We're going to slowly come to sit on the heels, but round the spine up nice and slow as you come to that seat. Let's do one more chest opener as we interlace the fingers behind the back. Pull the shoulder blades together, open up the chest, lift the chin. Slowly start to pull the arms away from the body. Let's bring the hands down in front of the knees, tuck the toes, push it back into your fold, and then roll up slow all the way to the top. Big shoulder roll at the top. Nice job today, guys. Thank you for joining me for this kickboxing workout.